Hello, my name is Nupur Shah and today my topic is carpal tunnel syndrome. So here we begin. It is a very common musculoskeletal disease where the nerve compression happens at the level of the wrist beneath the flexor retinaculum, and the nerve which is compressed is the median nerve. It can lead to say various symptoms such as numbness, tingling, weakness or muscle damage in the hand and the fingers. So here you can see in the picture where the thumb, index finger, middle finger and half of the ring finger is supplied by the median nerve, and this is the area where there will be symptoms such as pain or numbness or tingling, because this is the area which is supplied by the median nerve. So symptoms, as I said, that wherever there is a median nerve distribution in the hand at that particular area, in those particular areas, there will be the nerve related symptoms, the compression of the nerve symptoms such as tingling and numbness. What are the causes? Causes is joint dislocation, fractures, osteoarthritis, posture at the workplace. If the patient is or is if the patient is doing regular activity with deviation of the wrist, such as a computer worker who has to use the keyboard and the mouse on the regular basis for 7 to 8 hours per day. In such patients, it is very important to follow the ergonomic advice given by the doctor or the therapist. Repetitive wrist movements, again it is occupational. Then hypothyroidism, fluid retention, for example during pregnancy, and RA, rheumatoid arthritis, and in diabetes mellitus patients, this disease is very common. And once the pregnancy is finished, at that time the fluid retention goes away, so the problem of the CTS is cured. But if it is permanent, means if it is chronic, then further examination is necessary to check how much is the problem, and if the conservative management is not working, then obviously the surgical management is done. For say for example, release of the median nerve at the flexor retinaculum is has to be done. Physical examination consists of the we can see the atrophy of the thinner muscles, and various special tests are there to diagnose this condition. And or else the doctor also does NCV studies and EMG studies if the problem doesn't get cured after the conservative treatment. So Tinel sign is done to see how much is the regeneration of the nerve. Carpal compression test is done to find out whether this syndrome is positive or not, and Fallon's test and the reverse Fallon's test is also done to find out whether CTS is there or not. This is the wrist brace which is worn by the patient at his workplace, so that it relieves the pressure on the median nerve, and the symptoms are relieved as much as possible by using this brace at the workplace. Ergonomic advice is very important here. You can see the patient is holding the mouse correctly in the left hand side picture, and he is holding the mouse where the wrist is deviated, the wrist is angulated on the picture which is given on the right hand side, so that is the wrong position. So using the mouse correctly has to be taught if at all the patient is a computer worker. This is how the ideal position for using the keyboard is shown in the picture. Again, the angulation of the wrist is very important. These are the tendon gliding exercises which relieves the pressure over the median nerve, which has to be prescribed to the patient. And these are the this is the nerve gliding exercise, median nerve gliding exercise, which will help to relieve the pressure, and in turn it will help to relieve the symptoms of the median nerve compression. Thank you.